If Gilad Sharon really does join the Likud and becomes a part of the member of the leadership of Likud, this will hurt Likud very badly. People have not forgotten that Gilad Sharon was one of the 5 people in what was called the Farm Forum, those people who decided every decision from their shirt pocket about what was going to happen in terms of the expulsion of the Jewish communities of Katif and the northern Hebron and the retreat of the army. Very, very important to understand. 2 things. One is that there was a government decision which forbid Israel from handing over any possessions, any property to terrorists, and that's exactly what they did. It's unto this day an undealt with felony. And the second issue, which is even more important, is the issue of what happened to the investigation that was supposed to take place. There was an order from the Knesset. The Knesset, what they call Bikoret Committee, the Internal Affairs Committee of the Knesset, at that time chaired by the late Yuri Stern. It was an order to investigate the business interests where there was a conflict of interest between people who were on the one hand investing in the Arab sector of Gaza and Judea Samaria, and those who were also expelling. It was the same people, the same man. Eval Giladi directed the expulsions from Gush Katif, and at the same time, he was the prime investor in a business called Portland Trust. The Knesset in July and August of 2005 had the Knesset Controls Committee had very serious investigations of this conflict of interest. There was an order given an unprecedented order by the chairman of the Knesset Controls Committee, the late Yuri Stern, that there should be an investigation by what was called the Mevoker Medina, the state controller. That investigation has never taken place because there was no pressure to. Now, if Gilad Sharon comes back, there will be great pressure on the Knesset to finally carry out that investigation under the supervision of the state controller.
And you say that Gilad Sharon is very dangerous for the Likud.
If Gilad Sharon comes back to the Likud, Likud will reassume its negative position in Israeli public relations. Remember one thing: when after the disaster of what happened with Katif and Gaza in 2005, Sharon's party only received 12 seats in the Knesset. That was it. And his father, Arik Sharon, at that time was in the hospital, and that's all they received, 12 mandates. Kadima came on board, other parties came on board, but basically Likud was disgraced by the expulsions.